Well, here we go. I imagine I'm going to be taking the Gorgon from this, the black one, not the Golgari one. Let's check and see who's in the draft with me. I don't know any of these people. Well, I've at least heard Kaiser Wilhelm. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's just the Gorgon. 5 mana 2/5 Death Touch is pretty nice. The other Gorgon is also really good. Landpad's okay. Divine Verdict, totally fine card. Prescient Chimera, or Prescient, I guess. Martinez, DP. I've at least heard the name. Oh, Slasker was the person who was 2-0 that I defeated when I was 1-0 2 drafts ago, and they were pretty nice. Alright. Isn't this card really good? Ooh, Poison the Cup, though. Kaldheim is busted. I don't think I can pass Poison the Cup. Let's reread this guy. Oh, this card is so good. So it's a 3 mana 2/3 Flying Vigilance, or it's this like mess your opponents up thing. Really? I think the backside is very strong. Am I wrong? I mean, I'll take Poison the Cup, but I think the backside... Yeah, it's like Lash Knife Barrier. I mean, it doesn't draw a card, and yeah, and it's an extra mana, and it makes targeting worse. So I guess... But the... Yeah, backside is strong. I'll try not to take that out of context, Smasher. Okay. So what are we doing in this one? Right into Ether Revolt, where I was just the trophy leader, and this pack is really bad. It's like the best monocolored card is probably Sweatworks Brawler, closely followed by like Ether Herder. We could take Defiant Salvager, but I don't think I really want to. Yeah, let's just take the Brawler here. Pretty bad pack. I could even imagine the Herder being better, but we'll still take the Brawler. Alright, this one's an easy Takenuma Bleeder for me. 3 mana 3/3. Granted, it does have its downside, but it's a 3 mana 3/3, which is playable. It's in a Kamigawa pack, and we have 2 good black cards. There are 2 other playable cards in the pack. Actually, maybe 3. The Spring Caller is good. 100 Talon Strike is fine. And Unchecked Growth, probably actually worse than the 100 Talon Strike, but... it's like a personal best in terms of playables from a Kamigawa pack. Okay, we could take the Quag Vampires. I never remember how to pronounce that word. This is a pretty bad pack. Calcite Snapper and Ether Tradewinds, I think, are both kind of nice. Part of me wants to take... I can take the Garrison? Oh, the Mobile Garrison. Yeah, that card's playable. I considered taking it. I think I want to take Ether Tradewinds here as just an interactive card. I don't think the vampires like suck or anything, but... Okay. This card seems kind of good on rate. This is also just a 3 mana 3/3, but this is a 4/4 Vigilance. There's also Aeronaut. Tracker's not the worst. You like this one? This card seems fine. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm passing a lot of at least like solid white cards, but yeah, okay, everybody likes the Revelation. We'll take the Revelation. Ooh. Benevolent Bodyguard as the rare playable from a Pack of Judgment. Sure. Seems like white is open too based on the previous pack, and actually some of the packs before too. Random Deathsea emote. Yeah, we'll take the Bodyguard. Ooh, wow. Now that warrants a Deathsea emote. How about Restless Apparition when it seems like white is open and we're in black? This card's just great. And this pack doesn't have anything amazing for us. I mean, the 2/2 Intimidate is fine. I think I'm supposed to take this. We've passed enough white that I could... You would take the Lampad over the Chimera? I mean, at that point, should I maybe just take the Philosopher? No to what? I think this was no to the Chimera, but at this point, easy Lampad for both of you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, mono black was an option at least. Let's just take Kaya's Onslaught. Seems like it's gonna do a good job killing people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I knew it was coming. I wasn't expecting it right away. Okay. This is why I have 7 trophies though, huh? Anyone for a mobile garrison on the wheel? These cards are all unplayable. Randall. I thought they were chip leaders. Okay. And we get multiple good cards back here. I'll take this over the Billy Rider, but low confidence on that. Okay, so we're black-white. But we passed a bunch of insane white cards. We passed... Like, white should not be open this direction, which is kind of the problem. So, I'll bring these back in tentatively. We passed Redain. We passed the black-white gold card, which didn't wheel. There were a bunch of other ones, too. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. No, thank you. I guess we're taking, like, Thallid Omnivore here? Yeah, let's just take the Omnivore. Oh, we also passed the, Oh, wow. Okay, Smasher, do I need to take the Basilica, or am I allowed to take Debtor's Knell? I had Debtor's Knell in my first draft of this format, and it literally did nothing. My opponent... Okay, thank you. Yeah. See, Randall, I'm respecting my elders. I'm respecting my elders. Just wheel the Guild Mage. Everything will be okay. Amaz, it was a joke about how I took Char when I was in green-red. I don't want to get into the details because Smashers will just tell me I'm wrong, but basically we took Char over a bounce land. Okay. I think Priests of Norn is a really good blocker. Yeah, that's true. I think Priests are... I think blocking is really nice, though. And I think this is a good blocker. This might start to become cuttable. Yeah, I mean, bounce lines are really insane, right? We can take this and try to wheel Pest Summoning, or we can just take Pest Summoning. Alright, Crackshot. We've arrived at Strixhaven. Your home plane. What are we doing here? Crackshot's like not going to be in chat. I'm going to time out and take the Star Pupil by accident. I think the yeah. Spec on Red Splash. Oh, for the Rip Apart, but we have no fixing, right? I think we can take this and wheel the Study Break. How about just a Mind Rot? There's also, this, what do we think of the Butcher, chat? This thing might be reasonable. We just picked up Pest Summoning. There's also Mind Rot. I don't know. What do we think about this one? It seems like the Butcher is an effect that's harder to get a hold of, and there can be a lot of mind rots in Chaos. Yeah, the land was good. It might have been better than what I'm doing here. Yeah. Oh, okay. So now we have a 2-drop, and it is a reasonable one. There's also check for traps, which is not bad. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty good. It's just -3/-3 every turn. I think it's the Ghoul, but I do like check for traps. I don't know. Let's take the Ghoul. Ooh, how about a Loxodon Mystic? How is white still open, by the way? I mean, it's not like this is like an insane white card or anything, but we got past Debtor's Knell, which is a white card. Priest of Norn is just okay, but I'm confused. Yeah, okay. Ooh, Kolos. I love this card. Oh, wow. Actually, Kolos versus Bone Shards feels pretty Kolos. Anyone? Anyone for a horrible Kolos pun? What do I take here? I think it's the Kolos. Not Kolos for you. That one was too much. I think I need to Kolos, though. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Yes, Kolos? Alright. Well, we at least have some disagreement in chat instead of me just, like, being wrong this time. I don't know. The bomb from pack 3. Okay. I just want to get my... we don't even really need the lesson learned thing. I guess if we're picking up bombs in pack 3, just take the on color card here. This thing's playable. Wow, it's a late Pyromatics, by the way. Silumgar, okay. Alright. This card's reasonable. There we go. I don't know whether Study Break is good. Like, I don't... Or is this Legacy? Randall's like, come on, slow motion on the splash with the Kolos. I feel like I know Randall well enough to know that is like exactly what he was thinking. It's pretty exciting. Okay. This pack makes me sad. So it's like 3/2 flyer hybrid guy or Orator. I mean, the Carrion Imp isn't the worst. I kind of think the Orator is just another reasonable 2-drop. Only have 1 flyer. You would take it over the 2-drop? I feel like I need the 2-drop. I don't know. White's been pretty open. Alright. Oh, you would take the Orator? Oh, whoops. That's pretty funny. Ooh, how about a Pacifism? Perfect. We'll just wheel it. It'll be fine. I'll just pretend there's so much stream delay that when we wheel the Orator, I'll say that's when I saw your messages about taking it. Okay. None of the amazing morphs, but 2 mana 1/3 with a life gain ability. Probably better than a Soot Feather Flock here. Yeah, sometimes it can do some work. Echo Tracer is a good card, by the way. Let's just take this guy. Tysis, okay. There's also Errant Doomsayers and Tendrils of Corruption. I can't tell if you're making fun of me or not, Smasher. feel like Tysis is simply too much mana. I think I'm gonna... I don't know if we can wheel one of the black cards, but I actually think Doomsayers is the best card for our deck. This deck is coming together. I mean, it was already really good, but now it's getting really gooder. Oh, I'm sorry, that sucks. Yeah, no, it definitely happens. You can maybe now reply to the person who said, like, you know, it's getting suspicious that you've gotten so many trophies in a row. I think Barter in Blood is a really exciting card for our deck. I don't think it's too hard for us to just not play anything. Or we can have like Traumatic Revelation, have a 3/3 token. Get them. Okay, now I'll take the Mogus's Favor. Or wait, is this just good? Or a card? I think that is not that good, actually, sadly. We do have the Kolos Rise to Glory combo, but I think it's just Mogus's Favor here. If it said enchantment, and then like we had some way to discard the Debtor's Knell. Anyway. Ooh, Obnixilis. This card was always very medium. I think it's probably still the pick. Can like blow up my own guy. I probably do mostly want to blow up my own guys with this thing. Okay, 3 mana 2/1 Swamp Walk. Or do we want... I mean, 5 mana 5/4 is just totally solid. But we already have a bunch of reasonable 5-drops. I guess, if nothing else, this is a good sideboard card. It's probably... This thing's probably better than the Euthanist, actually. Okay. Hey, look, chat. Oh, look. Oh, there are all those messages about the Orator. Oh, I see them. 2-drop is nice. Take the Orator. Okay. Yep, got it. No problem. Easy. I don't know. This one, I guess. I don't know if I have any zombie cards. Part of me wants to look, but another part of me doesn't. No, Randall, I did not. It was always going to wheel. We did not wheel the, whatever you call it. The playable black cards, but black has been consistently, I think, less open than white this draft, despite us having a bunch of good black cards. 5/3 for 5 I think is not going to cut it, unlike 5/4. We draw the line at 3 toughness. That just doesn't work in today's world. Okay, alright. I think this deck is good. I think Study Break is actually worse to have in the main deck than the Pest Summoning. Yeah, so I did have Null in play once before in my first draft of the season, and it was my finals. And what happened was, well, the opponent had Admonition Angel. And so nothing ever hit the graveyard. They just exiled all of my creatures, and I died. Maybe cut this one. I think it's okay-ish to have this. Maybe this isn't a main deck card. Yeah, just it seemed like the break was too expensive. Like basically to have 5 mana to have the pests. It seems like the pests are just like fine in this deck. And like maybe specifically if I'm playing against aggro, then Study Break can come into the deck and the pests can come out. I think it is Mogus's Favor, honestly. It's just another sideboard card, probably. You would cut Priest of Norn, but it's so nicely statted. It's just a 1/4 Vigilance Wither. And if you tell me it doesn't have Wither, then I'm just gonna say no, it does. Sure. Amaz has arrived in time to convince me to play Mokus's favor. Okay, my bad. Should we cut Sewer Shambler? This is value in the graveyard, though. Maybe we do just cut the priests. What was it last time that Amaz wanted me to play? I feel like it was another, like, escape card or something. Or no, it was Starlight Mantle. It was another card from Theros Beyond Death. It was close. Alright. Drop the priests, I suppose. Oh, I like Priests of Norn so much. Okay. I think we keep this. Kind of forgot that the Uncaged Fury had Foretell for a second. Well, we are going to need to draw some planes. Yeah. But, like, what if they just don't have any? Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's true. I do love Knight of Souls Betrayal, by the way. I think we just play this. Plan on not trading, using the bleeder to do the blocking. I did actually have Knight of Souls Betrayal in this format. Have you had that one? That was in, I think that was in a deck that I won one dropped with. They have a morph, okay. You have to offer the trade there. What? I wasn't blocking. Okay. Oh, they probably have Echo Tracer. Because they were in our draft. Yeah, I don't know like what your average viewer count is like, Amaz, but I can basically guarantee that a lot of people's eyes from my server would be glued to the screen. And just like the Smasher, I feel like I always have really interesting matches against you that are fun. This is creature you control, right? Yeah. This card's kind of messed up. It's annoying. Again, kind of makes me wonder why they didn't, Wait, what? Hunter is playing really passively. Do I just double foretell pass? I guess I do. If I were the opponent, I would be attacking. Okay. They really don't like attacking. Okay, can Echo Tracer bounce itself? It can. I just want this in play anyway, though. Like, if this resolves, I just think I'm in really good shape. I don't know if this player is gonna, like... I wonder what they're gonna say in chat. Because, like, last time when I played them, like 2 hours ago or whatever, maybe it was an hour and a half ago, I don't know. Like, I just tanked super long and, like, really tried to play tight. And they're still not doing anything. I don't know what this guy is. Okay. Boop. No, I don't think so, Jasper. Because we just saw this player. I think It's not great, but I think we can offer the trade. I feel like the opponent's just going to snap off the trade if we give it to them, though. So maybe we don't give it to them. Maybe we do this. It's annoying. Okay. They're still not hitting me for damage, though. Oh, the pests. Okay. Those are nice. Sure. I think I'm supposed to kill something here. I don't know, this is hard. Guess it's this guy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you're right about the tap, by the way, Randall, but also that was really funny. That has to be one of the funniest things I've heard for a while. Oh, that's actually pretty annoying. But it's also not hitting my insane thing, so maybe it's okay. Sure. I was kind of hoping this could attack and then I could use the double strike. I'm not sure. With 2 morphs now, I really have no idea what I'm playing against here. I think it's okay to draw my cards. Drawing planes is good. Okay. Still feel like the opponent has basically like Echo Tracer. Oh, I guess if they have Echo Tracer to bounce this, then we can lose. So I need to be careful about that. I hope the 3-5 attacks. I guess at this point I can do some attacking. Yeah. Not too much I can do about that. Basically an Altars Reap plus gain 3 life. Okay, that was a nice draw. And now I'm hoping that they block this with the Skulker. What is their morph? I still don't know. I guess I just put that on top. I still feel like they have Echo Mage. Do we just put the counter on itself? I guess so, and obviously in that case I shouldn't have played it out pre-combat, but here we are. The good news is we do get to see the morph. Like, it is going to happen. Okay. Opponent should have blocked first. And now I think we kind of win. Unless they have a counterspell. If they have a counterspell for the no, then we could be in trouble. Okay. No, I think we're just chilling. Just chilling here. Uh-oh. What? The main deck answer? Okay. Sure. Why can't I just use Debtor's Knell? Is that so much to ask? Discard a Rabble Rouser, so they are missing red. And the plains. Okay. Meanwhile, we are drawing some lands. The red mana. We might be in trouble. Just something a little more powerful than the Rabble Rouser. That was nice. I don't actually have mana to activate it though, which, if nothing else, makes my play this turn a little easier. I just concede? No. I see, just a magma opus, huh? Just that. Okay. That's fair and reasonable. Okay. Well, I'm glad this guy didn't die. Okay, don't really care about that. Sure. The guy's out of there. This would have been a good matchup to have Rise to Glory. Probably should have played an extra land at some point. Okay. Not a great blocker for the Death Toucher. What? I'm confused. Okay, opponent goes to 5. Mm-hmm. Probably put it on the 5/5 now, right? Or the 4/4, yep. Kolos, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, that took a while. 19 turns. Part of me thinks that Starlight Invoker could actually be kind of decent. Any other flyers or other relevant interaction? Oh, I never looked at potential zombies. This is not going to be... Oh, that one is. We actually have a couple zombies. Like one more? Okay, I think with that many zombies it's not insane to play this. Or whoops, wrong one. Caretaker. Now let's take out Orator, put in the Invoker, which we possibly don't need either. This might just be the new weakest card in the deck. I think it probably is. Okay, so what morphs do they have? I think I'm supposed to keep this. Obviously not a great hand, but I don't know. I'll just keep most hands. It's a hand, it has cards in it. Play some lands. This is castable with any land. We're on the draw. Everything's going to be okay. But, okay. Yeah, okay. Considering inviting them to the server because they had been nice before, because they said quite the comeback and that stuff. But a little bit of salt is going to go a long way toward dissuading me to do that. Some people's salt is just a little bit weirder than others. Harder to tell that it is, in fact, salt. But, no, it's like they're friendly, but they're also salty. It's just both. Okay. Well, the nice thing is next turn we get to make the same attack, and then we get to kill the guy. And yeah, we're just gonna kill a morph. Choose target creature. Then we can like aeronauts this guy to 4/4. Stormcrag, what the? Oh, that guy. That guy's kind of scary. Opponent missed the line of simply keeping all hands. All hands on deck. Magma Opus for a treasure. That is not a good feeling. There's the Prison Realm. What do you get here? It's interesting because they could have just done that on... Oh, I guess my thing was... Yeah, I didn't actually have any threats at that point. Let's just try to see if we can get the Debtor's Knell going. Opponent's gonna give away some information here that they don't have the disenchant by saying they like scried bottom or whatever. Maybe they didn't. Oh no, they put something on top. Whoops. Okay, Pendril Flex. Well, the thing is now I can just reanimate that. Oh. Did it ask me to pay that twice? How many cards does this bug affect? I don't know. And matches can't be, or messages can't be sent anymore. All right. Thanks, Slutties. Oh, this is the player. I'm gonna say something nice to them. Because my Wi-Fi actually went down last time I played them. Oh, that's a very good card. Need them like not to play anything threatening here. I think I just kill this. I think we top both. Oh, the Plow Beast for the Debtor's Knell. Love it. Just need to get to 7. Sure. Okay, they're doing something over there. Not sure exactly what. Now we know we have the 7 drop on top of the library. Sure. Okay. All right. Land would be good. See what they have here. Okay. Land is perfect. I don't think I'm supposed to attack. I think I just do this. And then I think this turn we actually tap the flyer. And then if they don't have a disenchant, they should lose, basically. Sure. Guess we just go for it now. Yay, 7 drops. Okay. Okay, let's see what they got. 3-5 vanilla. That will make it tough. Oh shoot, I targeted the wrong one. Whatever. Okay. Kind of forgot their hand once that happened there. Okay. So they're like a 4-color kind of greedy deck. It's funny that I misclicked the thing. I just chose to put a 2/2 into play instead of a 5/5. Oh well. I mean, it's not like it really mattered at that point, so. I'm really wondering whether this caretaker should be in my deck. I have 3 zombies. I think that's probably not enough for it main deck. Well, could be better than the orator. What kind of threats did the opponent have? 3/5. I think Priest of Norn is good actually, because they had the 2/2 first strike exalted guy, which Priest of Norn can block pretty effectively. And they had the 3/5 vanilla. Should maybe also be playing Mobile Garrison. But I think my deck is not very good at crewing Mobile Garrison. Hope everybody is enjoying the stream, by the way. I thought at this point, oh, they're going to put me on the play. Well, lucky for them, I have a 1-lander, and I don't feel like keeping it on the play. So let's mull. Great, glad to hear that, Brotman. Keep this one. Do we want to throw back the Ob Nixilis? I think we do. And just get a ton of info once again with the Revelation. Possibly just make a 3/3 anyway. We'll see what they're up to. Border post, maybe? Yep, I have played the format enough times I can tell when a border post is coming. Okay. Okay, Plow Beast and the Fomori Nomad. They have, wow, they have Behemoth Sledge in hand. And I think just take the plow. This is awkward. They're gonna cycle this if I don't take it. I think them cycling is fine for me. Like, they can't use Judge Unworthy, right? Because if they use Judge Unworthy, then they're not drawing land. Oh, that was also a nice draw. One of the nice things about the manacles coming down on this thing, which it seems like it probably will, they're gonna just choose the judge unworthy. If they, like, they can't draw lands if they hit with this. They need to find another border post. 3 top. That seems bad for me. Apparently I was supposed to counter that. Okay, so yeah, they have this. Wait, when did they... What? Where did this come from? Oh, they drew this last turn. I see. So they drew the land that solves all their problems, basically. This is really awkward. I think I need to... I think I kind of need the Scry 2 to have a chance in this game. Oh, but we can just do this right away, so that's fine. Now they cycle the Plow Beast. Sure. Now Lightning Angel comes down, probably. No, not even. The Sledge, you got it. Obviously a very powerful card. Fortunately, we do have the Tapper. We are in a bit of trouble here. This is gone. This is gone. Here comes Lightning Angel, probably. Oh. Yep. Nice thing about this is the Loxodon gets to attack at least. No lands, please. Well, I don't know if these are good enough or not. I think Onslaught isn't and Butcher probably is. So now there's probably just a Nomad. If there's anything smaller than that... Okay, so this turn they're just passing. Okay, that's nice. Sewer Shambler. Yeah, I think we'll probably take that guy. Just like having threats seems pretty good here. Could just attack with the Bodyguard. I think I'm just supposed to attack with both. Attack with both. They spend the Rebuke. Uh-oh. Rock Slide, interesting. Okay. And we're just doing the same thing. Now this guy cannot attack anymore. Probably just pass the turn here. This time Rebuke will happen on the flyer. What am I supposed to do though? I guess I still just play this guy out. I think I'm not supposed to let them spend the Rebuke. I think I pass. I now hope they go for manacles on one of these. Wandering Champion, okay. That one's not great. Pretty sure we do this. They do get to spend the Rebuke. We actually get a little bit of damage in. Uh-huh. Okay. They have a lot of cards in hand. Here comes the Fomori, probably? No, they played that. Okay. Well, it might end up being reasonable for me to use the Barter in Blood. The Wand, okay. Well, now the Loxodon gets to attack, until proven otherwise. Now I don't think I'm supposed to play toward Barter in Blood. Because now we know their last two cards, and we should be pretty far ahead of those. Hopefully I didn't miss lethal there. Or wait, no. We have lethal now, because we know their hand. They play the Fomori. We tap it. We sack both things. They die. Or wait. No, we don't know their hand. Good thing I thought about that for another half second. Yeah, there's no need to make such an all-in play. I did not realize that that was so cheap to do. I guess I can just go for lethal this way. Sure. Sack your land? No. Okay. Alright, 2040. This deck seems better than the last one, apparently, but I feel like there's a strong correlation between me thinking a deck is good and actually just like having good draws with it or something like that. Okay, let's try the finals here. We are paired against the 2-0 here. Lose the die roll. Here we go. This is a good hand though, or at least it could be. Anyway, opponent's playing fast. They're gonna beat me down. I feel like there's another strong correlation there. Sure, they just have a piker in their deck. We obviously don't play pikers on this stream. 2 mana for a 2/1 is a horrible unplayable. Anyway, this card's kind of alright though. Block. I want to draw Swamp and I want them to play a creature. Okay, Swamp. Well, we will just do this. I don't know. They're doing a lot of attacking. Am I just supposed to take the 3 damage? Probably. Uh-oh. Oh, that card. That's very good. Well, now we have to take the damage. No, thank you. Mogus's favor. It's not doing a whole lot for me here. So at this point we are just playing defense. Clap, clap, clap. Is this toughness? Yeah, so there was no silly like put Mogus's favor on this, so their thing flips and I don't have to worry about it anymore line. Please just play an X1. That works. That really works. Thank you, Amaz. Amaz is like, I don't know if he's even here anymore, but thank you. I can't kill them, right? I can deal them 8. No, wait, I can deal them 10. Please don't mind rot me, I will cry. This card is very good, by the way. Sure. So the funny thing about that is now you actually don't have the Dormant Grove anymore, which was, in my opinion, one of the most powerful things about their board state. This attack does nothing. Like, this is a 3/6, and I have +3/+3. Oh, if I draw land, do they die? No. Okay. I think that's probably good enough. I was hoping we would lethal them, but it's kind of looking like now we won't. I need them to attack all here. Please attack all. Part of me thinks I'm just supposed to kill the 5/6. Yeah, they can't have any way to disrupt this. Lethaling them sounds cool too, but Sure. I mean, I guess I just do this now. No to that, I think. I don't know. See, here's the thing, opponent. You now need a naturalize or the game ends. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, didn't even give them any extra info. So Mogus's favor, once again, thank you, Amaz. Looks absolutely great in the matchup. Seems like perhaps a good Priests of Norn matchup too. Get to toot my own Norn horn for that one. Sewer Shambler's finally unblockable. And what are we cutting? Does the Orator actually block their stuff? I feel like the answer is no. Well, I don't know. Okay. Oh wait, it should have been Obnixilis. Obnixilis is the worst card here. As we get this hand. I can make an argument for this being a keep. I don't know if it's a good argument though. I think I can do better. Alright. I don't know what to put back. Okay. I mean, Barter and Blood should be very good in the matchup. They don't have a 2-drop. Isn't that like super rare for them? Uh-huh. Nice thing about not having played Barter and Blood is hopefully... Okay, they don't have the Dormant Grove. Yeah, hopefully they don't see this coming somehow. Really need them to play another creature. Okay. Not the best one, but good enough. Oh, and they have something else. A Root Walla. Okay. I think I'm okay too. 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 I think I'm okay too this rather than use Poison the Cup there. Their draw doesn't make any sense though. Like, what happened here? Oh, they drew one of these on the turn they played this, and then last turn they missed a land. Now it makes a little more sense. Okay. Whoops. No, no, no. Wrong one. I do have 4 spells in hand. One of them's probably that stupid Grove that I can't beat. Give him the old rune mark. Four, 6 versus 3 lands. Llanowar dead. It's a start. I think I'm supposed to be mana efficient here. Alright. They now have 4 mana, 5 mana. They can have Thornhide Wolves here. Be one of the better cards for them. There it is. Still can't block 2 of my guys, and that's a good draw too. Could just deal them a ton of damage, but I don't think there's a good reason to do that. Kind of just want to play this. Can attack, and if we spike a land, then obviously it's great. I think we're on the precipice of a trophy here, perhaps, chat. At which point, sadly, I think I'll probably have to call it a stream. You know you're in trouble when murder doesn't even solve your problems, and you've got more cards in hand and that kind of thing. Okay. Takaroo, if they double block the apparition, I am double pumping here. We're all in, baby. All in. If they don't do that, then I'll play the Mystic. Okay, they'll take it. Acceptable. We drew almost perfectly with this deck. Like, and we had some scry along the way. Poison the Cup was amazing. 3/2 flyer. I mean, we're not... I'm acting like we've already trophied with this, which we haven't, but like... I don't know, the opponent's going to need some absolute, you know, whammies here. Is this a whammy? Dormant Grove, it's a good start. Flip the Wolves, or put a counter on the Wolves and flip it. which I generally think is worse than just trying to get as many counters as possible. We also do have a block, is the other thing. Okay. I'm not afraid, and I will block. Okay. Do we want to send in the Restless Apparition? Probably. These two. Here they come. Okay. Does make my errant doomsayers irrelevant, unfortunately. There's something else here. 4 more creatures. Oh. Okay. Again. Oh wait, it got +4/+4. I didn't even notice. Okay. That would have been better on this, right? Because, yeah, that would have been better there. Let's quickly, I mean, I think there's probably a scoop here in the next 10 seconds, but, yeah. So let's do the math on the, on this. So +4/+4 here brings this to, whatever that is, a 9/10. This cannot grow bigger than a 9/10, so they absolutely should have blocked with the wolves. They could have at least killed this once, you know. All right, thank you all for watching, and yeah, see you later, Randall, and thank you guys for sticking around, hanging out. Got some trophies today.